Okay, so I'm doing this short extra video to show one more example for indicator 17, monomials day 2, dividing monomials. And the examples that we had, the number in the numerator was larger than the number in the denominator, and they divided nice and evenly. But in the homework, there were a couple that were the other way around. The denominator has a larger coefficient. That is, the number in the denominator is larger. So let's look at this example and see what we do in this situation. So we say first step was to divide the coefficients. And if we divide 6 divided by 12, we get 1/2. So we actually can do that and write the 1 on top and the 2 on the bottom. 6 divided by 12 is 0.5, right? Which is 1/2 if you change it to a fraction. Now, let's talk about that a little bit. There's different ways to think about that. For example, you could just say, look at that 6 and that 12. Let's reduce that to lowest terms. Let's reduce that fraction. So you have 6 and 12. We'll look at it over here to the side. A number that divides into both of those can be used to reduce it, right? So we divide the 6 by 6 and also divide the 12 by 6. Okay, and that gives us 6 divided by 6 is 1 in the numerator. 12 divided by 6 is 2. So we've reduced it to 1/2. And that's what we have over here. So you can think of it as reducing, or you can think of it as saying, well, 6 divided by 12, that's 0.5, which is the same as 1/2. Either way, this is the way it turns out. You just have a 1 in the numerator and a 2 in the denominator. And then go from there on the variables. So this is one of those, let's look at the x. The exponent for x is 3 in the denominator, and in the numerator it's only 1. So the denominator has a larger exponent for x. So we take the 3 minus 1, and we get 2 for the exponent, and it's in the bottom. And the same thing happens with y. The larger exponent is in the denominator, right? It's 3, and the y in the numerator only has an exponent of 1. So we have y to the second power in the denominator. 3 minus 1 is 2. So that's it, okay? So the ones in the homework, you have a couple like that, number 13 and number 17. And I hope this will help you to get those problems.